What's up, Blinks? Welcome back to Redemption 46 Studios. I'm Nick.
I'm Keith.
Y'all know the vibes. Y'all seen the picture. Y'all seen the thumbnail. Y'all know why y'all here. Kill This Love, BLACKPINK 2020 World Tour. If it's your first time on the channel, hit that subscribe button and become a real redeemer today. Also, for more content like this, jump on the Patreon. We can be getting to another BLACKPINK. I think do.
Wait. What are we getting to what?
Do.
That's a lot.
Hit you with that do. Hit that subscribe button with that do. But nah, make sure y'all jump on the Patreon. We got a BLACKPINK guide up. We're gonna be getting into some more B-sides from them on there this month, some live performances, dance practices, and other stuff. It's been a minute since we did anything with them. Missed them on the planet. Well, I'm gonna say missed them on the planet. Missed them on YouTube and missed them on Patreon.
Planet.
Yeah, no BLACKPINK Planet.
Hey.
But yeah, no long talk. Let's jump into this and have a conversation when we are done. Hit on with that do. I got it.
People are like, why are you putting up your phone?
I hope with this edit. Jesus, Jenny. So fine. I wish.
Yo, Rose is like all legs, bro. I'm coming around on Juicy. I really am. Rose's still a woman.
It's crazy. It's like a movie.
It is. Where it's from? Didn't they do like a rockumentary?
Huh?
Didn't they do like a rockumentary?
A Rocky what?
Rockumentary, kind of like a concert doc.
Oh, probably.
It looks like it might be from that. This is clean. Even the sound is clean. All of them bad as hell, bro. Turn it up. That's fire. No, I think they did a joint where that was in the movie theaters that played. That might have been it.
I thought they did a joint in the movie theaters, and then, like I said, I just wouldn't be surprised if they had a couple of joints like this. They different, man, and I've come around to accept that they just are the best girl group in the K world, and really just in the world. I feel like you have 4 visuals. I feel like the vocals are always slept on. I feel like they have the best rap line. And I feel like they have a certain synergy with them. I feel like BLACKPINK has an energy to where if they were in a room and it was 100 other girls in there, you would spot them 4 out of everyone. They just have like the energy they got. I don't know. It just has like the energy. Like I'm that bad bitch. Like I'm her like type energy.
Wait,
it's a whole lot of. Yeah, it's sassy, but it's classy. It's just like, not. It's Mean Girls energy, but not so much Regina George.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So it's just, it's like Mean Girl kind of meets the girl next door.
They're the it girls.
Yeah.
As soon as they walk in the room, all eyes.
But they don't seem snobby.
No.
It seems like they still bump shoulders with, everyone else in school.
Ironically, it felt like the one that I like is the one that would be the snobby. And I feel like Rose would be the one that'd be like, nah, I'm cool. Like, don't talk to me, don't sit at us. Don't sit at our table.
She probably can't be like that. She be having her guitar outside of everything. And so she be the hipster, really.
I mean,
she's a cute hipster.
That's in private. In public, she's probably like, yo, get the fuck away from me.
She be playing that guitar everywhere. But I feel you.
Fuck off.
But yeah, it's a lot going on there. Because before we used to, this is your first time on the channel, please hit that subscribe button and also jump on the Patreon.
Absolutely.
Especially if y'all never seen us react to Blackpink and everything, just because.
There's a journey there.
It was. And I feel like, I don't want to be that person to be like, well, I was on board first. Because I have been around, since I heard Lovesick Girls and all that stuff, I've definitely knew why they were superstars, kind of. Yes. But I always wanted to see more of the discography and also kind of what made people fall in love with them.
Yeah, same.
And I think we found that out real quick.
I mean, even in us not finding it out, we definitely heard a lot from other people. Like, how dare you? Yo, relax. We're trying to figure this out. This is no knock, no shade, but we're going to be honest. If we don't get it, we don't get it. We're not just like, oh yeah, I get it, and we shouldn't like, no. When the camera go off, like, no, that was kind of mid. No, if we don't get it, we don't get it. But
and I think too, Keith, not to cut you off, to double down on it. I think it was one of those situations where, in our mind, if we thought like a pop and K-pop group had 200 million views, it's just like, oh, okay, cool. These young women had billions and billions of views, and it was just like, Jesus, like, the talent is there, and you kind of you get it, but it's just like they seem to have the K world and really just the world in general in a chokehold.
Yeah, chokehold, yeah.
And it kind of was just like, what were the songs leading up to the chokeholds and everything. And I think as soon as you cut on Whistle, they debut, you kind of can just be like, oh, okay, this seems to be a little bit different than what everybody else is putting out. And then we obviously read we'll listen to the guides, and then,
What was the joint that got a lot of us on board?
Kiss and Make Up is what got the whole...
And it wasn't even a Dua Lipa version. It was the live version.
Yeah.
Which is crazy.
Yeah. So
Ice Cream was one too.
Ice Cream was another one. Like I said, the Whistle joint, I don't even think we saw the MV first. I think we saw the live for that, and then it just was like, oh. Yeah, so it was a journey, and the journey has got us here, and I'm loving it. And then even last year when when the Pink Venom came out, people were iffy. I was in on it.
I wanted, but see, like, knowing how we like music,
people made the production changes.
We wanted more from the production changes in that song, and I think we even kind of laid them out as to how we would have went. But they rectified it with Shut It Down.
Yeah, especially
Shut It Down was just.
Because they said when Pink Venom, I think we wanted more of the Blackpink.
Yeah, like the looper, just like like it had that drag your bat energy, but then it just kind of tailed off instead of like leaning into it. Like, and I mean, like, y'all supposed to be the dominant group. Put your foot on their neck. Like, that's what I wanted out of the production. Not necessarily the group or the way they were singing. Nothing that they did. It was just the production didn't match the energy that they were coming with. And I think the song suffered for it.
It felt like they must have heard people talking about like Pink Venom because Shutdown just was different.
Yeah, completely different.
Really, at least as far as the female goes, those were top 3 verses for me. Them two. The other verse was by a 16-year-old young lady. Like, nah,
bruh.
But
That's a whole other story.
Yeah.
So like when you say like the best girl groups of K-pop, I do think that they're up there, but I also think there are two groups in my mind that are kind of like not on the precipice because I don't think I think like in my mind it's close, but in actuality it may be not that close. But I definitely think there are two groups that are.
Yeah, because, and I guess trying to word it a certain way. You can have your favorites, and I think that'd be like what you like their sound and everything. I don't think there's no group that's better than them when it comes to everything.
No, I don't.
When it comes to like selling out, when it comes to like record sales, views, like popularity. I think the choreo is actually slept on with like some particular songs. I think the vocals are slept on some songs. I think their rap line is top 3 rap line when it comes to like girl groups. I think the sex appeal is up there or far surpassed a lot of groups.
So, not to cut you off, but I think as far as sex appeal, their sex appeal almost transcends what we say about the G2 groups. Whereas, y'all just do whatever the fuck y'all want to do. And it's like, their sex appeal is like that. Where like G2 groups are like, maybe a little scandally clad, not crazy, but not fully covered from head to toe like you see normally. Outside of the schoolgirl uniforms or whatever. But like they definitely kind of lean into it, and I feel like they're given the freedom to lean into it without any repercussion or kind of like backlash. As far as I know, I mean, I don't really. I mean, there might be some backlash, outside of, but no, they definitely killed, man.
Yeah, and they stand on their own feet like by themselves and everything too. Obviously, Jenny, I think solo is almost like 1 billion views. We saw last year with La Lisa and what Money did. I think one of them might be at like 500 million. The other one almost might be at 1 billion.
I think La Lisa's at 1 billion, but I like Money better.
Me too. And even when Rose like has her stuff, I believe all her stuff is like at 200, 300 million and stuff like that. Jisoo hasn't done anything solo work yet, but I know when that drop, it's already going to be up for that. So all that to say, I feel like they, even outside of just them, like, still get it popping and still do stuff. Everything is well produced. I like the sound that, they have going on for them. Yeah, man, they're very dangerous, and I think, it's crazy that I still think as decent as they are, somehow they still a little bit underrated or slept on a little bit.
No, I think
so it's one of those weird things, but that's my spill on it. I'm kind of just excited for them and happy to jump into more content.
No, absolutely.
Yeah, anything else you would ever with that?
Oh, no, I think you covered it pretty well. Yeah, I'm just excited to hear more about them because they are so recluse. You kind of, even with some of the other groups, you kind of feel like you know them, and BLACKPINK is the group that you want to know, but they're not around often enough for you to know, and it kind of feeds into what we were talking about before, just them kind of like giving you a sprinkle here and then disappearing for a year to give you another sprinkle, making everything that they drop really, an event. I don't know, I would just like to, they're the group that you definitely want to get to know more, like, damn, I would love to sit down and have a conversation with y'all, or whatever. Maybe that'll happen in the future. Who knows? That'd be great.
They got more content though. Like I said, before we got into reacting, I had watched just one episode of like the dorm room joint that they had, and never really got to watch anything else because I knew we were gonna be reacting. But it was a lot of personality in there. They had, in fact, seemed. And I guess that's maybe just with idols. They had seemed kind of different than their music. They seemed a lot more like kind of shy, timid, and just like chilling. All barefaced, just chilling in the crib, all looking good and stuff too. So it's just, they seemed like they was chilling and stuff. And I think on that first episode, people was like either writing or still doing stuff with music too. So they love music. Like they're not industry plants or nothing either. So it's just like, and I forget what reaction we just was doing, but you talked about that when it just was like, when you start to see those interactions with people where like they're having fun with music outside of just the music, it's like, oh, okay, you really love this. You love what you're doing.
Oh, I know. It was Weverse.
Okay. Yeah, it's one of those situations like, oh, okay, like you love what you're doing. This isn't just, like, oh, gotta go to work today, gotta go to the studio. It's a situation where... Yeah, it's a situation where it's just like, okay, like you really love the music. And
even if you weren't getting paid, you would still be singing. You would still be doing this.
So yeah, man, I am good. Anything else with that?
I don't think we hit it.
Yeah, jump in the comments. Tell us how y'all felt about this.
I think
Blinks.
you killed this reaction.
Yeah. Blinks, give us some more B-sides, just anything that we haven't reacted to from them. Definitely, and make sure y'all subscribe before y'all start giving us like stuff. Please. Like 75% of y'all watching aren't.
You know what? Subscribe, give us a like. You know what I mean? Every little bit helps the channel, helps us grow, helps us get bigger.
Helps you get more of this.
Yes.
Essentially, that's what it does. And if you want more of this that's not on YouTube, because they do block things and stuff of that nature too, jump on the Patreon. Like I said, the Blackpink guide is already up. Probably going to be doing another guide on there. We're about to jump into that I think is from the Tokyo Dome too. You love when I say that. But yeah, other than that, Blinks, we love you. We're going to holler at y'all. Peace.